Oh look, another yellow one. They're all yellow on YouTube. I did ask Kia, could you send me a black? They don't. There is another colour that you can get, but unfortunately we're going to have to just stick with the yellow for now. I hope that's okay. Under the hood is a 1.4 GDTI, which stands for gasoline direct injection. I've just noticed, look, it's got one of these. One of these. I haven't seen one of those since I don't know what. This has got 140 horsepower. It works a bit like a Ford EcoBoost engine, so there's lots of pressure. It's a very good engine, and it's a bit like a rocket actually. It isn't, but it's quick enough. 140 horsepower. There's also a diesel as well, and if you want the extra miles to the gallon, of course, provided you're not going to be driving into London every day, then it doesn't matter because you're not going to be selling it or trading it in. Engine, good. I like that.
Right, stick around to find out what we like and don't about this very exciting and lovely looking Kia XCeed. It is the sort of car you're going to like the look of. That is basically, I think, what they're aiming at here. The other thing, and we'll come on to this, is how much stuff Kia give you free with this, which is called the First Edition.
If you want something that's easy to drive and comfortable, you will also like the suspension. It's a bit like the Citroen system, and that is a very floaty system. It's all to do with bump stops and fluid. Very complicated. There's also some active damping on the rear cross member as well, which helps with vibration, comfort, and potentially road noise. What you should know though is this isn't floaty like, say, a Peugeot or a Citroen. It's a little bit more sporty. This electric steering has been improved as well. You can make it softer or harder depending on whether you're in sport or non-sport. It doesn't make a massive difference. It's mainly the engine. In terms of the steering itself, it isn't super light, but it's very good for long journeys. In other words, you won't get so tired, and you can maneuver it around like this quite easily. In fact, the way I would describe the steering actually is very upscale. One thing I don't like is this. It's not that I don't like it, it's just not the best. You have got the parking lines there, but it's the resolution. I mean, that's like a GoPro 1, isn't it? I think there's better ones today, but you know what? It's big, it works, and it's free.
Coming up, price and value, but if you're short on time, here's the rub. It's not just the 7-year warranty thing people like, nor is it that you get more equipment included free on a Kia than most, but more that Kia actually make good cars that everyone can own.
The only thing probably stopping everyone in the world from getting one of these is probably this and this. In fact, there's a whole subculture of people that are going online and getting their own badges and swapping them out. Here's an example of one I think that looks quite good. And this badge swapping says two very important things. The first, well, some people don't like the font. And the second, everybody really likes the cars. Although in this one, there's not much room in the back. It's not meant to be one of those, is it? We'll come on to what it is later. There is, yeah. Okay, well that seat, now everyone in the comments is going to be, you can see he's put his seat back, he's done that on purpose. I haven't actually, there isn't much room. That's not the point of it. You know what? Change your friends. The other thing is that these lovely seats are very comfortable, by the way. You've got this yellow stitching here, or gold. I keep referring to the car as yellow. It's a gold colour, right? But this accent, which is also replicated on the front as well, is all the colour you'll get. So for example, if you had a black car and you wanted red stitching, you can't. It's yellow or yellow. No USBs in the back, but 2 cup holders.
No, there isn't much room in the back. In fact, there's actually more room in the back of a Toyota Prius than there is in one of these. And whilst that is a good thing to stop you buying more toilet roll than you'll ever use in a lifetime, it won't be very pleasurable if you want to carry adults in the back. Kids, though, will be fine, and it has very good voice control.
Find Leicester Square, London.
Do you want to set this as the destination?
Yes. Good, that, isn't it? There are systems that are a lot more expensive, or in a lot more expensive cars, that are not as accurate as that. There is an electric tailgate, which is very nice. You can't, however, shut the windows and the pan roof when they're open by using the key, which you can in a Mercedes or a BMW. Although, you do get nice keyless go with a little button here on the door and a nice door shutting sound.
Okay, here's a few shots of how the car looks in other colours. This is a red one, 1.6, 114 horsepower diesel, which also comes as a 6-speed manual, and there's a 1 litre, 118 horsepower petrol.
Parking assist. We haven't done this for a while, so let's do one. You press the parking assist button, put it into drive, and it gives you 4 options of types of spaces. And this one is one of them spaces, so we'll do that. Right, so now it's searching, saying parking search. Drive forward. Should ding. There's the ding. Parking space found. So select reverse gear. Check surroundings and proceed slowly. So I'm now having to do the braking, the gears, reverse, and here we are. I mean, I suppose even though you have to do most of it yourself, it's nice to have it because at least it accurately parks, doesn't it?
Okay, that was a joke. I'm fibbing. There's nothing wrong with the automatic parking, other than the fact that, of course, that it isn't very automatic. But if I am going to be honest about something, the miles to the gallon, I was only getting 33 on mixed driving.
I do like this JBL Sound System, which is worth a mention. Here is how you change the equalization. You've only got these 3 options, which is a shame. However, you can use your Spotify or your Apple Music, of course, to change the EQ to how you want. So, in terms of a number of review, I'd give that a 6.5 for EQ, because it's a waste. There's really good sound speakers in here. In terms of power, I'm going to give it a 10. This is a good sound system.
On this first edition, price coming up, this panoramic roof is free. The 10-inch screen in the middle is free, so is the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, the good materials, the bits of aluminium, lane departure, the digital dash, the wireless phone charging. Are you still awake? Good.
Right, well, it also has rear heated seats. This one's auto, so it's got smart cruise automatically and a heated steering wheel, JBL sound system. It will park for you. I know, for goodness sake. Don't order one yet though, because there's more. And here's a screenshot indicating that they might actually be working on the logo.
Yeah, it's a bit, yeah. Right, here are the prices. Oh, actually, I like it on this. This is the new Kia EV concept. Very nice. Right, Leasing.com. Okay, cheapest one starts from £120 a month with £1,000 advance. For that, you get a 1 litre with obviously a lot less specification. Oh, did I also mention the plug-in hybrid? Don't think I did. That's available. More expensive, though. The one I'm driving shows prices like this, which are changing on a daily basis. I know, good, isn't it? South Korea, see, it's all about South Korea now. K-pop, you know, museums, about genitals.
Ah, they've just told me I need to do a road noise, talk about the road noise. I said, well, I want to do that in every video. Yeah, you do. You're the road noise guy. All right, I'm okay, fine, right, fine. What's the road noise like? It is good, all right? It's less than a Vauxhall Astra, less than a T-Roc. That's all I've driven. I haven't done the X2 yet. It's not loud.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Tell you what I also like that is about noise is these windows seem to be insulated. They're probably not, but you can't hear any wind noise.
That's not to say it's perfect. For me, it performs best on a dual carriageway. There, the suspension feels most at home. In town, it's not Audi firm, but there are softer rides. It's also not the highest seating position either, and I felt it a bit dark inside, even with the panoramic roof.
But how picky can you be for a car of this price that looks as good as this with all this kit? Probably not very, particularly because also it will be an original car for you. You will be very relevant getting one of these. It's got all the keywords. What is it? It's an XCeed. Well, what is that? Well, it's a crossback utility. It's a coupe crossback SUV.
Wait on, my dear.
I'll make no secret that I am a fan of Kia. This was one of the best cars I've ever driven, I said. Cleverly, this TV ad, all showing handsome dads and fashionable mums all rushing to get one, is quite true. Not sure I'd jump in the Thames though. That's probably a bit germy. What have we got here then? Well, it's a car with materials as good as a BMW at a price you might think is a misprint. Oh look, another yellow one.